2024 season highlights, 8th grade quarterback. Here we go.
Let's see.
One,
So this guy's like, what's that guy's name? Healy?
Yeah, exactly.
Same
okay,
age
so
as
we're
Healy.
looking at Healy. One pass. Everybody knows the rules. Can I skip?
No, you just have to take it like
Can I
it.
skip? Can I skip? Okay, here we go. One pass. Everybody knows the rules. 5'10", 150, 8th grade.
I said he was 5'11", 160 more recent.
Okay, here we go. He's growing.
He looks very similar.
That is so tight.
He looks very similar to that other guy.
Yeah, the first one before Healy.
Yeah, very similar to.
Do you
Adair.
think
What's that guy's name?
he visits his
Amir.
quarterback coach twice a week, 52 weeks a year?
Yeah, no, twice a week. He started like a year ago.
I see a lot of quarterback coach visits.
Right.
It's good ball.
He's got a good arm.
It's good ball.
He's got a good arm, especially for
Eighth
his
grade.
age.
8th grade.
Yeah, compared to that other guy though, is he better than that guy?
Well, I think that if you're in a game, you take Kerr over Healy.
Yeah, if you're in a game, you take Kerr over Healy.
If you're looking at potential in a young backup,
Right.
maybe go Healy.
Yeah, it depends on your situation, but I mean, if I had to
Kerr
put
doesn't
a
look
guy,
like a runner necessarily.
No.
Healy could run the ball.
but he's putting the ball out.
I know.
there.
Look at him. It's easy.
He's putting the ball out there.
It's easy for him.
I kind of like the one leg sleeve too. It's pretty tight.
Yeah, I kind of like this guy.
I'm gonna give him higher than Healy.
That's 8th grade. Just here, touchdown.
He's better than Healy.
Wow, that was a thing to end it on right there. 8th grade, huh?
Let's go to the wait.
40-yard dash, 5.02. What do you think it actually is?
It's like a 5'3".
No.
It's like a 5'3".
It's 5'6". 8th grade.
Yeah.
It's 5'6". You couldn't get down if you begged. Get down below 5'2".
All right.
Oh, here we go. Healy, I got a 5'1", you got a 5'1". We were consistent on Healy.
Healy's a 5'1". This guy is
Yeah,
like a
perfect.
5. Are we giving else to go?
And I think that part of what is hard to explain here is in one pass, I knew I would trust my team to Kerr.
Yeah. I'm giving him like a 5'5". I give him a 5'5".
I'm gonna stay with you. I'm not gonna argue with that score.
I think 5'5" is a good place for him.
And here's the thing, I just feel like it's like, okay, like the Baltimore Ravens next week could go out and be like, okay, Kerr, just don't do anything dumb.
Just go out there, Kurt.
Yeah, we're not gonna have you make any mistakes. We're not gonna run the ball. Just don't do anything dumb.
Yeah.
And Kerr would be fine.
I trust Kerr. I completely trust him.
No,
I'd let
trust
him date my daughter to a degree. And
absolutely. Yeah, watch him. Sometimes he can be sneaky.
yeah.
You gotta see what's
He's
going on.
definitely sneaky. But I'm not saying he's
Yeah.
not sneaky.
Yeah,
But
you gotta set the time limit.
but
and
you'll
all that
take
kind of
but you'll
stuff.
take what you can get. Like when you see him, you're like, yeah, you know what? It could be worse.
No, he is going to schmooze the buttocks when you see him.
Oh,
like he's
100%.
gonna be, sir.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, he's
Sir.
gonna sit right next to you at dinner and like ask you questions.
He might try and pick up the check the first time you get.
Oh
sit
yeah,
down.
he's gonna, yeah, definitely.
I like him. All right, one pass. Everybody knows the rules. Become the face of the franchise. Hey, if you had to pick the face of the franchise, we don't pick the face.
If
of the
I had to
franchise.
pick it right now,
If you had to pick it right now,
if I had to pick it
you
right now,
have to pick it right now. You can't have Tyler Show.
and I have to pick from Amir down to Austin Kerr.
Yep.
Not gonna lie, I might be picking Austin Kerr. But even though Nathaniel is clearly... But here's the thing, Nathaniel. I could change Nathaniel's life with online coaching.
Yeah.
I swear I could.
Yeah,
I swear. I think Drake could change Nathaniel's life with online coaching.
Yeah, that's a good point. And Drake's been doing all that on his own.
No, I know. That's what
My
I'm saying.
God,
Dude,
man.
Drake... If
He does. There are no. He lives like out in Maine. There's no quarterback coaches anywhere.
Drake and Nathaniel what's his name, need to hang
Frederick.
out. But you know what? For that reason, I'm picking Drake. Even though I like Austin Kerr, and I like Amir and Healy, I'm picking Drake because I think he symbolizes what everything.
Okay, so
I like
Drake doesn't have an offense. So let's say we worked with Go Army and we added an offense. What offense do we add?
The offense we would add is, we would obviously go for him just as much pass, like as complicated and as much passing heavy as we could. Like for a guy like him,
Right.
Like you would want as much and as complex of reads as he can get. So whatever offense he gets plugged into, he immediately is comfortable executing any read that they might have him do.
Right.
Like I'm talking the works, like air raid, like anything that could, like every concept that you could think of, like something crazy. Because
What if you took Michigan's offense, right?
I wouldn't do Michigan's offense because
you want to air it out.
Michigan's offense, like I don't want a pro style like.
But, I mean, we're in the sim. We're not running the ball.
No, I know, but I'm not. Well, are
you
you asking me? Are you
want to
asking
say
me,
field comparable?
right? But are you asking me what offense I would put Drake in if he was my quarterback?
Well, no, you're looking for exposure. You're looking to
Yeah,
show
so
what he
clearly-
can do in a big
So
time.
clearly, I'm taking LSU's playbook and I'm putting him in there.
It's a good call.
I'm turning him into. I want him to have the most exposure because he's already behind the sticks as far as
Right,
experience.
and then you can tie the VR into Jaden Daniels, who went to LSU.
So what I would do is take Drake and be like, so you can throw in a dome with the greatest mechanics anybody's ever seen, right?
Listen,
You need to duplicate that while your brain's making real time decisions and some of the most complex
okay,
reads.
so I think that Drake we could help with the exposure.
The exposure and the experience. He needs game reps.
Yeah. Oh, that's true, and he needs game reps. Nathaniel,
Nathaniel
need
is
to have-
I don't want to go anywhere near pads. I don't want to go anywhere near
Right.
a helmet or anywhere near anyone else.
right.
With him, I want to start from all the way at the beginning, and not because he needs to go all the way to the
Right.
beginning, because I want to separate football and his throw for a second.
Right.
I want to separate Nathaniel the quarterback from
Nathaniel
Nathaniel
the pitcher.
Nathaniel the thrower of the football.
Right.
I think Nathaniel the thrower of the football is really he is not even close to his potential. But Nathaniel the quarterback is really close and is mechanics away from being really good.
So we don't have any say in who the face of the program is, but we
No.
both think that Amir and Healy are the same thing. Basically. So,
Amir and Healy
eighth
are really
graders,
close. Yeah, I
great
think
potential.
Right, exactly.
All that kind of
Well,
stuff.
Amir is a year older than him.
Drake is completely unique, where you need to highlight that he is getting the experience that he's lost.
Right. Yes. Exactly that. Yes. Correct.
Nathaniel has all the tools. You just want to tweak so when you watch that throw,
So when I
you go,
watch
wow.
him, yeah, right. So when you look at him, he jumps off the page.
Rico Marble.
Exactly.
Because I have the opposite feeling. I love him. I think he's
Right,
awesome. But
right.
every time he throws it,
You just wish there was a little more.
I wanted to just
Right.
to do what I saw when Drake threw the ball.
Exactly. To be like, whoa, that's really good.
Yeah, it's coming out. No, I think we agree with that.
Right. And I think like it's like this. Like if you're a quarterback coach, right, and you're like trying to pick up you're trying to
Right.
recruit your quarterback, and you're looking at their throw, right? The very first throw, you know. Like when you're looking,
Right.
the very first throw, you're not gonna stop and analyze it.
And Austin Kerr, I don't, how do we help Austin?
We help. How do we help Austin?
The reps,
With-
experience.
With Austin, I would do almost the exact same thing I did with Nathaniel. Well, this is what I would do. Almost the exact same thing.
Because
But-
now remember,
but
Austin's visiting a quarterback coach 3 times a day.
right. But I would say forget everything that probably old dude has told you.
Wow.
We're gonna change a lot of stuff, and I would
Wow,
I would
didn't
do
see
that.
coming.
Yeah. Well, when we watch Austin's throw, he looks like a kid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Austin.
Oh, there he is.
I'm gonna say Austin. Yeah, I'm gonna say Austin. This is what we're gonna do. We're not gonna throw like a kid anymore. We're
Right.
gonna throw like you did grow a mustache. We're gonna throw like you did grow a mustache.
I want to see if
Austin.
he had a quarterback coach in here, because I guarantee you, observe my parent, I guarantee you, 5'11".
He's in Pennsylvania.
Ooh, that doesn't bode well.
What, 5'11", 160? That's fine. It's
No,
tall.
no. I mean, for like, he's not in LA with the quarterback coach.
No.
But he travels. Guy gets around.
I like him. I think he's got a sweet haircut. I'm for it. And I
Okay,
think
so-
this is what I do with him. I would say, Austin, you're going to start throwing like you have a real mustache on.
I like it. I like it.
But also, I'm going to do it differently than Nathaniel. With Nathaniel, we would spend a lot of time away from other people.
Right.
And when I say other people, I mean like being in the sim
Right,
100
right.
million times. And then we would spend a lot of
Right.
time.
It's the
in the sim.
kind of thing like with what's his name, where we were outside.
Yeah. We would spend a religious amount of time out of the sim and then a religious amount of time inside the sim immediately after. With Austin, we would do both on the same day.
Right, reps.
We would start breaking them down, but
And I
but
think
keep 'em
what
in
you
the
could
sim.
accomplish, actually, to that point, might be accomplished better in the sim, where
That's
his
what I'm
brain
saying.
is seeing the
No,
field.
we would pick one thing and we
Yeah.
would work on one
You
thing.
gotta pop.
And then we
Pop.
would try and replicate
Pop.
it in the sim. And then once he got it, we move on to the next.
And I'm
thing.
thinking put the pulse on him.
Yeah. I would put the pulse. The pulse. Nathaniel needs the pulse. That's what Nathaniel
100%,
needs.
1000%.
Nathaniel needs the pulse. I think Drake's pulse numbers would be the exact same every single time.
Who?
Drake,
yeah,
Drake.
yeah,
It'd be
yeah.
the exact same.
I'm still telling you though, if I got a ball game tomorrow, Austin
Kerr,
Austin's my
baby.
quarterback. Gotta
Austin
hand it to him.
Kerr. I
Like
think
if
he's lucky.
I was Dean Campbell,
Yeah.
I might just start him over Jared Goff anyway.
Yeah. He bites ankles.
Yeah.
Or kneecaps or
Yeah,
whatever.
I like him. He bites kneecaps. Anything else you want to say?
The sim is for everybody, not just
Oh,
quarterbacks.
yes. The face of the program can be any position. Not maybe we should start one block. Everybody knows the rules. One.
Maybe we should bring in special guest Johnny Morris.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And he can talk about blockers.
Oh, bring in the cheese one. we'll have to buy cheese to get him over. All right.
Or carrot cake, according to Drake.
Carrot cake. Out.